As I explore further in my coaching journey, the basics play a critical role in every coaching conversation. The philosophy behind coaching is the most powerful tool. Every coachee has his own answers, and the role of the coach is to expand the horizon of the coachee to reach the innovative solution. The coach helps one to increase and build one's own consciousness in achieving the results. Hi, I'm Momita, your executive coach, and happy to share episode 6 of the podcast series Coaching Stories and Experiences. Today, I would talk about the basics of coaching and introduce you to the concept of self coaching. As we hear multiple terms like mentoring, counseling, consulting, training, coaching differs in the fact that the client has the solution. Therefore, the coach guides and explores through active listening and powerful questioning rather than advising. The actions mostly come from the client, hence, the commitment is non negotiable. These come in handy when we are immersed in a coaching conversation and at times get tempted to suggest or advise. Remember, it is all about the client. The coach asks questions to explore for more detail and understanding to establish the session objective. She continues to ask questions until there is a possible actionable task to be addressed with the client. The coach focuses on establishing actions with the client that can be taken to address the situation while supporting the client to engage their inner resources. She holds the focus of the session on the agreement and checks back with the client that are we on track on the course or to reach the agreement or the session objective. The coach gives the client space to speak and fully express their thoughts. She's focused on moving the client forward to express his concerns and to act. She often hears what is important to the client and connects his motivation to the action planning. As the coach progresses to a higher level of coaching, one needs to ask single question at a time. In addition, she may want to take the time to explore what the client wants to enable the session with more clarity. This would help establish a bottom line session agreement which shift in how the client will experience the situation and its purpose in the client's preferred outcome or preferred future. The coach may want to explore how the client will gain support or support himself and be accountable for acting as he moves forward after the session to take action. This is something that I follow, and this is something that I always fall back on when it comes to my coaching conversations with my clients. Now let's focus on self-coaching. Yes, I'm talking about self-coaching. Most of us would have heard about self-talk, which is more of clarifying ideas and thoughts with oneself. It may also be affirmations to feel more confident, and at times it may just be reflections. Self-coaching is an extension of self-talk where we question ourselves and look for answers ourselves. In case of a situation, dilemma, multiple choices, one may self-coach oneself to get answers and direction. Let me demonstrate. What do I want to do now? What will bring me happiness? What is in my control at this moment? What choices do I have? What kind of support or resources I need to achieve my goals? Who would know what to do now? If I would ask this question to my mentor, what would she say? How can I build more on this? What are the benefits I would get by following my actions? How do I ensure stability in my journey? Well, at the onset, one may feel that I will not be able to answer to any of these questions. But when we give it a few more minutes of little time to ourselves, one by one, all these questions will be answered by none other than ourselves. This needs intention, questions, willingness, and some me time, and overall the belief that I can. Self coaching is a matter of discipline which can make each coach effective in their coaching journey. At times, when we are stuck and do not have a coach around, self coaching can help us center ourselves and get going. At times, quiet time just before this self coaching conversation can work wonders and bring about innovative solutions. We create our own wow moments when we self coach ourselves since there are no facades. It's like I talking to myself, and it's extremely difficult to talk to myself and at the same time lie to myself. So, if you've heard my podcast on mindset coaching, I did mention that self coaching is extremely powerful in changing mindsets as well as change management. In case you want to know more on this, you may do your own research or perhaps connect with a coach around you or connect with me to talk more and explore more on self coaching. Thanks for listening to me today.